The plate now. That's ball one. Swings and misses at one down below the zone.
1-1.
Runner breaks for third. And a sac bunt here. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. Donaldson checks on the runner. And he's back in safely. Here goes the runner. It's a pitch out. Hung up in a rundown now. Donaldson with a pick off the first. Freeland back on a dive. And that's the second disengagement now. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball two. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Uh-oh, this appears to be a balk, and it is. Terrible timing for that sort of mistake. So that'll bring across a run. Slider clips the corner. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Runner goes again. There's a ball. Tag out. Piazza with a great throw. And ball four, and Judge takes his walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Man at first with one gone. And here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. That's off the mark. 1-0. Judge stands at first with one out. Quickly to second for one. Over to first, safe. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Right through there for a strike. That one ripped. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. He circles the bases, and they add a pair. It's 3-0. Base is empty with 2 away. And now, Jarren Duran. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and missed at 101. And it's 0-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Now here is Luis Robert Jr. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the lefty kicks, delivers. Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike 3. Here's Trevor Story. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Slice to right, and now maybe extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
1 out, runner at second. Adam Nolan Ryan into the game. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Just missed.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher on the mound who can do it all. Ryan has one of the best fastballs we've ever seen, and he's as durable as they come. Nobody strikes out batters like the Ryan Express.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Suarez over at second, one down. Rips that one to right. Freeland makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And he blows that one by him at 100. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. Ground ball left side. Oh, great grab on the dive. And that's a great play for the out. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. The 0-2 from Donaldson. On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
That one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Just off the inside edge.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up.
Altuve runs. Pitch misses in. The throw, tag, and he's out. Throws to first in time. Now it's Devers at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swing and a slow roller. Throw over to Robinson, and that will end the inning. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Here's Josh Young. Ryan back to work. 101 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Young in his third season, 25 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Robinson batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Ryan over to first. Young dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. On the ground to third. Devers throws on to first. They get the out on Robinson. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one just missing inside, and the count's full. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and good work there as we go to the last of the third. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Hard hit, right side, and he handles it himself for the out. Next to hit, Sal Frelick.
Number 10. Sal Frelick.
Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Aaron Judge. Walked his first time. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Garcia settles under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Start of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Ryan Dozier.
Cut on and missed at 101. It's 0-1. Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So here's Robert now. That one missed. Nobody out. Runner at first. Down the line. Frelick running hard to get it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Check on the runner. Oh, and they got him leaning. He's out.
He's out.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Nope.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. And that misses. Full count now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. It's 3-2. 1 out, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Trevor Story. He's already homered here in this one. A new pitcher in the game, Lucas Erceg.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Fastball for a strike. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Oh, great stop. The throw, and it beats him. What a play.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Suarez in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's to third, but that rolls foul. Swing, and he breaks his bat. On to O'Hearn. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth, here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now it's going to be Evan Carter. Swings through that one for strike one. Next offering upstairs. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And they tag him out. Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike three. So up next, Jarren Duran. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swings through that one out in front that time. Fouled off left side. Donaldson winds and fires. At a swing and a line drive at a right field. Corrals it. And that is that. I'm from that city you heard about when you hit up. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Adam Dunn. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
1 strike.
That one off the mark, and now 3-1. And strike two.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. That one is gone. He leaves the yard to right. It's 3-3. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That's a little bit low.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one hit the knees for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And there's a ball. Line drive. Altuve slings to first. Piazza out in the play. And now the DH, Josh Young. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out towards left center. Duran under it. Makes the grab for the second out. And now the first baseman, Jackie Robinson. 0 for 2 in this one. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And that's just foul. Fly ball to right. Frelick after it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Story. And they get Altuve for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Grounded out his first time up. And no one can get there. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw.
Safe.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Devers swings through it for strike one. Just missed. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2. Got him! And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 2. And that is the inning. And we're back. Top 6. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Garcia, in his 5th season, 28 years old. And he was born in Cuba. And that one is lifted in the air. Carter hauls it in for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Dozier. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ball one there. 1 out, base is empty.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one laced to center and a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Ersing picks to first. Dozier dives back in safely. In the air, center field. Carter settles underneath it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2. Here's Trevor Story now. He's already homered in this game. And that one pulled foul. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This to third. Devers throws on to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Sal Frelick.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And that one fouled off. Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And the 0-2. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah, we in go mode.
Garcia really on his horse for this one. Hauls it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Mauer. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swings through that one.
1-1.
Just missed. And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Inning over. Top of inning number 7. Down to third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Paul Skeens will take over here. Just missed.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner. Frelick running hard to get it. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they take the lead. It's 5-3. Piazza, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in.
The bat, number 6. Designated hitter.
And now, Josh Young is singled and he is flied to left. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
And ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's in there at the knees. And it stays fair. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Strike one. The next offering misses, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the
2
zone.
strikes.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. Piazza, the lead runner at second. Young on at first with nobody out. And now it's even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Garcia swings through it for strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And a swing and a miss. 2 out. Brian Dozier, the next to hit. That clips the zone. Strike one. That's down and in.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, he held up. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 8-3. So 2 down, and now Luis Robert Jr. Eric Gagne gets the ball now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 7th, digging in, Evan Carter. Donaldson back to work. Slow roller to first. Robinson. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do. He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
1 down, base is empty. Down the right field line and a base hit.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1. Over to Jackie, and that double play ends the inning.
So anyway, I got the powder like an avalanche. You know my heat stays hotter than a cattle brand. I want it all. I'm back in the saddle again. It's like the Wild Wild West.
We go to the 8th. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
0-1's the count.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
On its way to the corner, Frelick giving chase. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Tosses to first. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Adam Dunn.
Number 44, Adam Dunn.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But
and he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. First offering, and it just misses.
big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one. Rafael Devers up to hit. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And that is strike 1. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Them don't know me, word to Romy and Naomi. Opinionated, opinions hated, it's all trash. This kid the greatest, it's flaming, it's all gas. Breaking down the young and what I owed him. Trying to fit into an aura.
And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza. Gagne, a righty that throws with power. 28 years old. And he was born in Canada. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck left field. That one is back. Get out of town. He jacks that one out to left. It's 9-3. So now here's the DH, Josh Young. That one at triple digits.
0-1's the count.
Right side, Frelick under it, and there's one down. So digging in, Jackie Robinson. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Freeland under it, makes the grab, and there's two gone. Adolis Garcia now at the plate. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Freeland sizing this one up, and that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas, just some tremendous roster.
The tag, and he's out. Aaron Judge at the plate.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And Judge spoils that one. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
He
in the
lived
Hall
in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out.
That's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Carter in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Gagne is just one strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
These hitters came to the yard today thinking